Hey guys, and welcome to episode 20 of the Entirely X Gaming Podcast. I'm your Fortnite addicted host, Mike Spindler. Gamertag is XIMIK392IX. Man, I gotta change that. That's so hard to say.
Yeah, you need to easier to say.
Let's start a poll on Twitter, guys.
Yeah, and with me, I got my faithful duo partner, Ben Frampton.
What's up, guys? My gamer tag is Nareem. Now I'm going to spell it. It's Nereme. For all
Wow,
the American...
you spelled it.
Well, American people just always think it's spelled with an A or something. I don't know.
And we got the very strange Tyler Spindler.
Yes, I am strange. What's up, guys? Gamertags XI, Tidal Wave, IX.
And with us for our very special 20th episode is Joe.
Hey guys, what's going on? Gamertag is CoolKidJoe, and it's all one word.
See, that's nice and easy. I don't have that.
Yeah,
He's practiced to that. He's done that before. He was good at saying that.
So, Joe, thanks for coming on. We're glad to have you on here. And we'll get to your history in a little bit here. First, we're going to move into listener feedback. And we got a couple things this week. One thing that happened was I saw a lovely iTunes review from Funeral Dinosaur. I'll just read the first little paragraph. Appreciate all the iTunes feedback. But he says, Mike and the gang take you on a journey of achievement grinds and new releases as they press forward on their request for a million billion gamer score. From AAA to ACA Neo Geo, they experience the highs and the lows of elite gaming. I don't know if Neo Geo is elite gaming, but I'll take it.
I assume that'll be the lows.
Definitely not.
Yeah. It was a very nice review, though. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you very much.
This is coming from someone who's been a friend of, well, everyone here except Joe. Sorry, Joe. For a while now.
Yeah.
So it's very much appreciated.
Yes.
Yes. We love it. And then we also got another question off of Twitter, and it's from Alex, again, Miserly Pluto 459.
Carry on. I mean, you can't say it.
I can't say it. That is his gamer tag, as it turns out. And he is on Twitter at AP Van Roon. And his question this week for us was, how many games are you actively trying to chip away at? Ben, why don't you go first?
So many. Like, actively, the key word here is actively trying to chip away at. So I assume this has got to be played within the last, couple of months.
Yeah.
I've got Sims. I'm probably going to have to go back and do that hard run through on South Park. I've got XCOM 2 that I've completely forgotten to play anymore. I've got Metal Gear. No, not Metal Gear. Damn. Metal Slug. There we go.
There you go.
Yep.
Metal Slug 1 just waiting there with 2 achievements left to do. I mean, the list goes on and on. It is a long list right now.
So you got about 5 games?
I would say closer to 12, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Joe. Yeah, Joe.
I don't really know, honestly, because, I mean, I kind of just, start something. I'm in this, mode where I start something, and then I either finish it, or I play it until I hate it, and then I just move on to the next thing.
That sounds a lot like me.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Who are you trying to kid, Mike? You just play it until you get 900 Gs and then you
and then it's good enough. Yeah. So how many would you say actively per week that you work on?
This week I'm kind of killing it. So this week probably 10 to 12 different ones.
All right. That's good.
That's good.
Tyler, what do you got?
Well, currently right now what I'm sitting on, I am sitting on about 30 games. I chipped away at...
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. That's the 30 games that I need to surpass Ben in Gamerscore. So I'm sitting on all of those. I did start chipping away at those. So it was at around 35.
Feels good, right?
Oh, yeah.
I did that
fantastic.
2 months ago, over the past 2 months. I had
chipped
46 games.
But yeah, right now I'm sitting on about 30. So,
all right. I have a mix of 2. I have about 25 digital games, and then I have a stack of 16 physical games that I'm currently rotating through that I travel with every single week.
Yep.
Have you started using my rotation pattern, having 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, just 3 concurrent ones, but I have a big stack right in front of my Xbox so I don't forget.
Yeah.
And thanks for the question, Alex. It was another good one. That's 2 weeks
Yeah.
in a row, man. That's pretty good. So keep it up. And Ben, if they want to ask us a question, where can they find us or submit it?
At entirely_X.
That's on Twitter.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to our topic of the week, Joe. We call it a little something extra. And this week we're going to make it about you, Joe. We all have gaming histories and wonderful stories. Like last week we told some. And, we get to talk about our views on the industry every single week. And now you're on here so we can learn about you more. So we're going to do some questions for you. How's that sound?
Sounds great to me.
Quick fire questions. Here we go.
Rapid fire. Let's go.
Yeah. First one. What is your current gamer score?
842,275.
So
Dang.
effectively, like all 3 of us added together.
That
Yeah.
that is.
It's real good.
More. Damn.
That's very impressive. That's where I'd like to be.
You got this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's just like, hold my beer.
I had a beer in my hand too.
Okay, favorite game this gen?
Actually I have 2. One is for PlayStation 4 and one's for Xbox One.
Ooh.
The Xbox One, gotta go Forza Horizon 3. It's so
All right.
crisp. Love it.
Yep.
I've never played like a more fluid racing game.
I would agree. Definitely.
And for the PS4, I gotta go with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Very nice. That actually leads into one of the other questions we had in here. Sorry. What other consoles do you own or play on actively?
Well, obviously, I have an Xbox One. I have a 360. I have a Switch, which I kind of play here and there. I usually play, what was it called? I can't even think of it right now.
Mario.
No, I have Mario. I have Zelda. I have Mario Kart. And there's one other game, and I can't think of what it's called. It's a puzzle game.
The punching game.
No, it's not the punching game. It's
Mario
Puzzle
vs.
game.
Rabbids.
That's
No, I don't have that.
Because
Oh,
apparently
that's
that's a strategy game.
Oh,
It is, apparently.
Snipper Clips.
Oh, yes.
yep.
That's
Tyler's
Snipper-
played that.
Snipper
Yes.
Clips is a lot of fun if you have 2 people to play with. I would
It is.
definitely recommend it.
All right. What's your favorite Switch game?
Probably that actually.
Oh, yes.
Really?
It is.
Yeah.
It is a fun
I
game.
actually like this. I like not hearing it's
Zelda.
It's Zelda, obviously.
No,
It's like,
I
oh,
can,
sweet.
I can confirm that game is actually quite fun. I play it with my girlfriend and her daughter, and usually when we're doing it, we just sit there and try to cut each other up into little pieces. But it is a fun game to play. So
It's also fun to make inappropriate shapes as well.
yes.
Because we're all so grown up.
Oh yeah.
Have you played Mario Kart on it?
A little bit.
Oh, that's probably my favorite. Zelda's my number 1, but Mario Kart, I play that constantly.
Yep.
Let's see. Benny, you got one?
Yeah, favorite gaming memory.
Oh, this was from last week's
Yeah,
topic.
this was our
Yeah,
last
yeah.
week's topic. Oh.
So what's you have like these epic moments of gaming that you talk about forever. What's one that sticks in your head?
Probably Millionaire Pair and Guitar Hero 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You want to explain that one for everyone? They might not know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played Freebird for about like 8 hours one day straight with my buddy.
Just going on and on.
That's insane.
The second to last time, we got like 999,000, like 841 or something like that. So we were like
man.
just there.
I would cry. Like, I would just give up.
And then just after that, we were like, all right, we got this, and we did it.
Yeah. So, see, that's interesting compared to our gaming moments. All of ours occurred online. You actually had someone physically there with you, effectively couch co-op.
Yeah, because, I mean, Guitar Hero 2 didn't have online at the time, so
Yep.
and still doesn't. I actually have 2 more also,
go
online
ahead.
ones as well. I played a game of Gears of War 2 where I went like 57-8.
Oh my god. That's impressive.
I'm not good at multiplayer either.
Oh, really?
No.
All right.
And I went 22-1 in a game of Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
Oh, that game was
love
so
that game.
good.
Yeah.
We just sat on a wall, like, using the P90 and firing around the corner while people ran up the stairs to us.
No,
That was the best
I
thing.
was moving around.
Damn.
I-
That's pretty good.
I miss that game.
I do too.
Well, that's what Rainbow Six Siege is for, Ben.
It's not the same.
Not
Oh,
the
it's
same.
so good. It's not
It's
the same,
good,
but
it's not the same.
yeah. And let's see.
You guys can
What games are
actually.
you most excited for? Go ahead. Sorry.
My bad. You guys can actually double up on that too, because there's a German version of that.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
And,
Guess what Mike's doing?
it's backwards compatible, so it'll play on your Xbox One. So
Oh. So you don't have to change regions, right?
you don't have to change. If you buy a disc copy of it, you can just throw it right in your console, and it'll install, and you can play it.
And that is the pro tip of the week right there.
Yes.
I will be purchasing that because I am obsessed with that game,
Yes, he is.
which we'll talk about later.
If you actually need a link, I'll try and find you one later because you gotta
Oh, perfect.
look for like
I'll-
a certain like rating on the disc and everything. And actually, a lot of
Okay.
German eBay sellers and stuff like that, they sell UK versions of the game because they're uncut and things are a little bit censored there.
Yes,
Okay.
they are.
Ben, I'll have you tweet that out so everyone can see it. So go to our Twitter.
I did just look it up on TA. It is on TA, Mike.
Oh,
at
man.
1958 TA.
Can you put it in English?
The full game's in English.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, yes. So I'm doing that for sure now.
Oh, yeah. All right.
But yeah, what game are you most excited for this year? And why?
Probably Detroit Become Human because I'm a huge fan of
Okay.
Quantic Dream.
Yep.
Have I seen...
Big fan of who?
Quantic Dream.
Quantic Dream.
They make Heavy
That sounded-
Rain and Beyond Two
right.
Souls, and they did Indigo Prophecy.
That sounded so much
okay.
like Colonic Dream. I was like, better check this.
Now, do you have any Xbox One, even though they are pretty thin this year in exclusives?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say thin yet per se, but
Yeah.
probably Horizon 4 and Crackdown.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
those are some big ones.
Yeah.
No Sea of Thieves?
I really don't even know what you do in it. I mean, I watched that Xbox Insider thing yesterday, and they just show a bunch of people like sword fighting skulls or skeletons, and like people like sitting on the mast of like a ship that's sailing, and they're like waving at another ship like a doofus.
It's pretty fun. I played the beta last weekend. It gets real fun and real intense when you see another big ship, and you're on this little dinghy, and you're going back to port, and there's a group of 5 people off just headed right for you to take your loot.
Yeah. Or what happened in your stream, Mike?
They crashed into me and killed me and took my loot.
Yes.
That was not cool.
That was funny.
It
Well,
was
funny for me, at least.
15 minutes of screaming. How about that?
Speaking of Sea of Thieves, did any of you guys get that controller?
I did.
Yes, sir.
I did
I
as
think-
well.
Oh, do you like it?
Mine still hasn't showed up.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
It's
You can hear him
beautiful.
holding back the tears there.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
What do you think of it?
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
like?
It's beautiful. I love
Oh,
it.
yeah. Now, have you used it, or are
Yes.
you holding off? Okay. All right. See, I haven't used mine yet. It's just kind of sitting there waiting for Sea of Thieves to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
Which currently we are 9 days away.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm excited for that one.
Soon.
soon. So
And what's your proudest 1,000? Because at 842,000, you got
There's-
quite a few.
there's a lot of them.
Probably Guitar Hero 3.
Oh, you
Oh,
thousand that?
jeez.
Jesus.
That's impressive. I have nothing that touches that.
I actually had a lot of fun with it, like doing like the 5-star on hard and expert. I mean, some of those songs are, I mean, they're difficult,
Yeah.
but like they're fun. And the real like treacherous thing about that was doing the co-op on easy and medium after I already did hard and expert. I actually did the easy with 2 guitars myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't touch that. I mean, I played on expert, but
That
there's
is,
no way I could get close to 1,000 on that.
Wow.
Also, all right, here's another one. Since you've played a lot of Guitar Hero, do you prefer Guitar Hero or Rock Band?
Oh, Guitar Hero, hands down.
Is it just because of the clicky, not the squish?
I like the Guitar Hero guitar a lot better, and personally for me, I feel like the window to hit the notes on like the Guitar Hero games, it's a little bit bigger, so you can kind of just like throw your fingers at buttons, and sometimes you just like hit the notes.
Yeah. No,
Well-
personally I like Rock Band a little more, just because it adds more people, and that I get 4 people in a room
Yeah.
together screaming. It gets real fun
Yeah, I mean, I like
with some adult
know,
drinks.
I like the drumming and stuff like that, and the Guitar Hero games as well. And I feel
Right.
like with the cymbals or whatever, like the drum set feels a little bit more realistic. I don't have a pro drum set for Rock Band, but
Yeah, I don't either.
No,
I
we
don't. That's the
Is
symbols,
that
right?
one of those things that's just a bit
Only
too
thing.
much money? You know?
yeah,
No, it's not even the money. It's the symbols. I can't do that.
and
Like,
when I buy a Guitar Hero game, I'm usually not that disappointed with the set list. And with Rock Band, I feel like I have to spend a whole bunch of money after I just spent a whole bunch of money to get like a game
Right.
that I actually enjoy.
Yeah, the cool thing I like about Rock Band was they carried Rock Band 4. They carried the whole library over, so everything that I bought previously, I just put in the disc and I got everything.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was pretty cool. What was the latest Guitar Hero?
it was that one with the 6 buttons instead of the 5.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, live.
Yeah, Guitar Hero Live.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't like
Did
that.
you play it?
I did.
I haven't played it.
I'm not that good at it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, so I went with Rock Band 4. It's good fun. They're all good fun. I hope they stick around instead of dying off again. Just not a million of them at once. I don't want 6 copies of like the Beatles.
Oh man, I love that though when they were coming all with them all out
Oh,
at
yeah.
once.
It was so
yeah.
fast and it was so quick. It's what did them in. Mm-hmm. All right, so I got another question for you, and this one's kind of loaded.
Oh,
What
boy.
do you want from new games to come, specifically this generation, going forward? Because currently, there's stuff like PUBG and Fortnite, which do you even play those or pass?
I played a little bit of PUBG. Fortnite, I have not. Everybody keeps asking me if I play it, and I don't.
I get it all the time. Like, oh, do you play Fortnite? Yes, I do.
Yes. And you also get
It's
the
fun-
people
they're
that
fun.
hate Fortnite.
Oh, all day.
I don't understand it.
It's an allegiance war, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
basically.
Call of
At
Duty
this point,
Battlefield
yeah.
all over again. You've got these people going, I like this one because it's the one that I play with all my friends, and everyone else is,
Okay,
wrong.
but Fortnite's free to play, isn't it?
Well, you say free. My wallet says no.
That's
'cause
all
you-
in your head, Mike.
That's because
That's
you
all
have a
you.
problem, sir. Jesus.
But back to the question, what do you want from new games? Do you want them to be this always online, multiplayer focused? Or do you like that single player with maybe a good multiplayer?
Honestly, I kind of miss like co-op games because there really aren't that many anymore. And like, I feel like there's like back on the 360, there was like arcade games, and there was like kind of like a mid-tier or whatever, and then there was AAA,
Yeah.
and like the
Yep.
mid-tier or whatever. I mean, they might be like lower budget from AAA companies, like stuff like Army of Two or like The Darkness or stuff like that.
Those
Like,
were great
Two.
games.
Oh.
Yeah.
like games that were, and I love Army of Two. Like,
Yep. The same here.
I love co-op. Actually, A Way Out looks awesome.
I was just, man, you beat me to it. I was going to say, so are you looking forward to A Way Out? Because I
Definitely.
am. Yeah. And that's online multiplayer.
Yeah, and you
Or
only need
co-op.
one copy
Yeah.
to play co-op as well, which is
Yep.
a big step forward.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that's really
that-
cool.
that
And I
one
believe
was-
both people get the 1,000. So, Benny, I got you.
Oh.
Really?
And,
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when Joseph Fares went on that VGA cocaine rant.
Fuck the Oscars. That was incredible. It was a great moment.
Yes.
He's insane, but it's
But
okay.
it's okay.
No, the game does look interesting, though. I haven't seen anything like it in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And that's out this month too.
Is it? When? I want to know.
Yeah.
I want a date.
I'll do some research.
The thing that worries me about that game is the thing that worries me about a lot of games when they're announcing them and showing them off, is that everything they showed in that like first trailer was pretty much like 10 seconds of gameplay, and the rest was all cinematic.
Yep.
Yep, I can confirm it is March 23rd.
Yep.
Yep.
That's next
2 weeks.
Friday. Is that Friday?
Yes,
Yep.
next Friday actually.
Next
It
Friday.
is,
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
well,
next
I mean,
2
it's
weeks are
so-
gonna hurt.
Mike, this is gonna hurt our wallets.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. You got. We'll get into that later. We'll
Yeah.
say why it's gonna
We'll
hurt.
say why. So, all right.
I mean, I'm hopeful for that game. I hope it's going to be amazing, but
I hope so,
I
too.
worry when I worry when they don't show me much gameplay in an announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna throw one more question at you real
Oh
quick.
boy. One more.
It was actually from last week. Alex, shout out again. He asked, "What was your proudest TA milestone,
Oh.
or have you not hit it yet?"
I don't know. I mean, I don't really pay attention to like the whole TA score thing.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I only care about gamer score and games completed.
Yeah, because like I don't know. To me, I use TA as like kind of like an info kind of hub for like games
Yep.
and stuff like that. And I use it to like keep track. It's like easier for me to like keep track of what I have and what I need.
Okay.
Because I mean, all true achievements really is an artificial number from another artificial number.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never cared about TA score, but I love the website. Website's
yeah.
phenomenal, and it's
Oh.
over the past, what is it, 10 years now?
Yeah, something like that. But
I
the
don't
Or
really
8
care
years.
about TA score, but if my TA score gets above anyone else's TA score, I care. Like,
yes.
I might not have passed them in G's, but
But I think the one
Right.
TA score that I think at least I know me and Mike care about, maybe Ben and maybe you, Joe, too, is the TA score for a game. Like the ones that'll tell us, hey, this one's
Yeah,
easy,
I
down
use
there.
that as a gauge.
Yeah,
of-
like that's
I don't know if you
that's
guys
the
do the
most
same thing.
important
Yep.
number for me. Like it's like, oh, if this number is like a 10,000, I'm not gonna touch that game.
Well, the
Right.
problem with that is like, I mean, there are so many things that like change that number. Like if
Yeah.
there you can unlock an achievement in like a trial, like I think it was No Time to Explain. You get like a 100-point achievement just for booting up the game, like
Yes.
the demo. And so like that adds players to it. And that game's only like 5 or 6 hours. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah,
and then
something
like
around that.
and then like EA access stuff or whatever, like if they just play the trial, that could like artificially inflate the score. Connect games, because people are lazy, inflate the score.
That's
Like a
true.
2 or 3 hour Connect game could be worth like 1,900 to 2,400 points.
Just
Right.
because people got lazy.
Yeah.
So okay, that.
Now, were
Well,
you a
yeah,
fan of
I
the
mean-
Connects?
Ooh, yeah.
1 and 2?
The Xbox One didn't really have all that much for it. It had that like bad Fighter Within game,
Yeah.
and there was the one Dance Central, and then there's all the Just Dance games, and then there's that one studio that makes arcade games for it.
Yeah. To be
So-
fair, the Dance Central game, I actually had fun playing it.
were you drunk?
Yes, and I was at a mall.
I think you have to be drunk to enjoy those games.
Yeah, it was at a Microsoft store, and they just had it up, and I was like, we just came from the bar. Who cares?
But the first one I definitely think is significantly better, just because the amount of support that
Yeah.
it got. When the second
Oh.
one came out, everybody was like, "Oh, fuck this thing."
Yeah. I mean, it made the console $500 instead of $400. I got another quick one. Do you own an X, and does the price matter for hardware for you?
No, not usually. I do have an X. I actually have two. One's still sealed, but I have a really nice television, so it looks really great on it.
Oh, we're both the same way, me and Tyler.
I have
It's
a
phenomenal.
KS8000 Samsung.
Oh man.
And
yeah.
it's a 65 inch.
Nice. Yeah, those are
yeah.
they're pretty monstrous.
Yes, they are.
Bet people
So-
on FPSs just look like huge on the screen for you, you know. Sat there
Yeah,
looking at someone the size of your arm on a 65-inch television. Like. But
So
yeah,
are you in favor of the X and what Microsoft has done with it? This iterative type of console upgrade, we'll call it.
I honestly think this thing packs a lot of punch for its price point.
I think so too.
I mean, I have a gaming PC that runs like slightly better or on par with it, and I paid almost 3 times as much for it.
Yeah, we have talked about our PCs. We got them on a deal, but they're $1,000 PC
Yes.
with 1080 60s in them, and
lot of
you know they run pretty well and they handle VR all right. But
Yes.
I constantly play on my X way more than on my PC.
I'll get into that when we go over what we've been playing, but
Yeah.
yeah, continue.
I have one question. Joe, what
Yep.
is the very first game you played?
Ooh.
All games ever.
Like in my life or on Xbox?
In your life.
Ooh, probably Super Mario Brothers on the NES, the very first one.
All right.
I mean, that is a solid introduction into gaming, that right there.
Now, what are the older consoles that you came up with? Did it start with that NES?
I had the NES, but like when I was a kid, it was like kind of towards the end of its lifespan. So I got an SNES after that, and I never really had many games when I was growing up. And like I had a Genesis, but I just had like the Sonic games, and I had a PlayStation 1, and I just had the wrestling games. And then when I turned 16, I got a job at GameStop, and I just went off to like make up for my like
Lost
childhood
Yep.
where I missed everything. I just went off and bought everything.
You
And
have the
actually,
same origin story as me.
but
Yeah.
no, actually right now I have a complete Xbox 360 and Xbox One physical library.
Man,
Wow.
you just beat me to my next question. I was like, so what does that collection look like
Wow.
when you have over 842,000 gamers?
That's impressive.
And are you a physical collector?
Yes.
All right, good. That's what I am.
I'm actually working on the original Xbox collection now. Well,
I am doing the same thing. Yep.
I stopped for a little bit. It's probably been about 4 or 5 months since I bought some, but in about like 2 months, I probably bought 130 of them.
Nice. Now, here's the big question. Do you have the green and the blue see-through original Xboxes?
I don't even own an original Xbox. I just have the games.
Oh, you just have the games?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been
I
looking
have-
for the green one. The
I
blue
have-
one has to come
I have
down
the
in
green
price.
one somewhere, I think.
I
Stashed
will
away in
pay
a
you
box.
money to send it to me.
He's not kidding.
I'll have to check if it's still working. And if
I don't care if
find
it works or not.
You guys are based in New York, right? You and Tyler?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Have you ever been to Video Games New York?
No, I have not.
No.
And I was just in New York City last week.
I went there last summer.
How was it? And we should probably explain what it is. I'm from New York, so I know what it is.
It's like
I'll
it's
let
a
you- yeah.
it's a video game store, and they basically have everything, like literally everything video game related, and it's packed in this like closet-sized store, and like the shelves go up like crazy high. It's super tiny, and I've just never seen so much product slammed into like a really small space. Like I had to like kind of like squeeze to get through, and you can't
Oh,
if
man.
there's 2 people and like one aisle, like it winds around like the aisles, so if there's like another person in the aisle, you have to kind of like, oh my bad, man,
Gonna rub up against you a bit.
yeah.
Ribby butts.
Yeah. That sounds like an entirely X road trip, I think.
I think so.
It's only about 6 hours from here.
Yeah, it's
so
not
it's
too
not
bad.
too bad.
So Ben, it might be a bit longer for you, but
Yeah, fuck you, Ben.
Still worth it. Still worth the trip.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
I may be able to swing New York sometime.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh boy.
Tease it.
Tease it.
All right. What's your favorite collector's edition?
Oh boy.
Oh man, I was not ready to answer this one.
Nailed it. Yes.
Boom.
The Black Ops 3 fridge is up there.
Oh,
The
that's
Juggernaut
nice.
fridge.
yeah.
I actually have one that I haven't opened. I usually open them, but I got that 10th anniversary BioShock a couple months ago.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
It was like $250, I think, when it came out.
I think
200?
it was 200, yeah.
Yeah.
I have that. I'm not opening it because they don't have them anymore. And I already
Yeah.
have the game.
What is the one that you constantly try to get your hands on? Because I got one, but you can't get your hands on it.
There's one that I want, but I'm not willing to pay the price for it. And it's probably that original Dead Space one.
Yep. The Japanese one. I forget
No.
what they called it.
No, it was the one that they only had like 1,000 of, and they only sold it on the EA store, and it was when it was like a brand new IP.
Yep. There's also a Japanese one. I think it's black or something. I'd have to look it up. It's insane.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not paying the money and the import fee.
No.
Mine is The Witcher 3.
Oh, yes.
Not kidding. Every time I'm in a plane, I go to eBay, Amazon. I just see if one pops up because I want it real bad.
So,
I didn't even know that existed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool statue of
gorgeous.
Geralt fighting a griffin.
Ribbon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, with him. Yeah.
No,
It's a griffin. Yeah.
Ben, do you have one?
Oh, I wish. Of all the
Well-
games that I could get like a limited ed for, that would be it.
No, like,
That would
what's
be
Yeah.
the game.
your favorite
Oh.
collector's
No,
edition?
I used to. Right, I got the God, help me out here. The Division. I got the Division special
Yes.
edition, didn't I? With the watch.
You did. I have
Yeah.
that
I,
one
wore,
too.
I genuinely wore that watch for ages, and then the strap broke, and I realized it was.
Oh no. So, Mike, do you
Yeah.
take a guess as to which one mine is?
Final Fantasy 15.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah. That one has a hefty price tag on it,
It,
too,
it
now.
does. That one, when I first got it, they were doing like I guess a roll call thing. Like you had to submit your email address, and then once it became available, they only sent out so many because at first they had, I believe it was 10,000 copies of the statue of Noctis, and then finally I got an email saying, hey, you have 24 hours just to respond to this email, or else, it's going to go away, which basically meant somebody before me didn't respond to their email, and I got the email instead. So that
Yep.
one I am
And
super proud of.
most of those ended up in Japan.
Oh
oddly
yeah,
enough.
yeah. So I have one of 10,000. Unfortunately, I did find out after that 10,000 sold, they did make another 3,000.
Yeah.
But that's
That
like
kinda sucks.
That's the reruns. So I guess mine's still more valuable than the reruns of it.
Yep.
But yes.
I think mine is the first Titanfall, the statue.
Oh yes, I'm looking at it right now. It's
Yeah, it's down there.
It's
Yep.
still gorgeous, and I will probably have someone. Actually, I might just take a picture of it and post it on Twitter because it's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I think the one that I mostly want though is I forgot what game it was for, but it's the Master Chief head or the helmet.
Halo 3.
Halo
That's the
3.
Halo 3 Legendary Edition.
I want that one.
Yep.
I have a
You can actually
sealed
still
one.
get them. Oh, man. I'm still looking for the Reach one.
Oh yeah.
I have that.
And if anyone out there has a sealed copy that they don't want, hit me up. I'll buy it.
Actually, I do have one. Okay, it's not a very big one, and this is, as long as we're all set on questions, Mike. Are we all set on questions?
I got one more. but
Okay,
Go ahead.
go with your one more question, and then I will bring
Okay.
up this one.
It goes along with the collector's editions. How many games do you actually own?
Ooh,
I don't even know.
I feel like that's an acceptable answer because Mike,
Now-
can you even answer that question?
Yeah, I have 400 360 games
Jesus
and
Christ.
200 Xbox One games and 45 controllers.
Jesus Christ.
You have far too much time on your hands to know
Mike,
those
is that
stats.
including all of mine?
No,
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. We have a
those are
problem.
just what I own.
We have a
yeah.
problem then, Mike.
Tyler's doubles that. Yeah, so it's not near Joe, but
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
how many physical games there are for both consoles right now? You get that.
Yeah.
There's your starting point. I have a pretty
Right.
good amount of the digital ones too. Probably not as
Oh.
many on the X. Probably about like maybe 50 to 60% of the Xbox One digital only games.
holy
but-
crap.
I would say
Yeah, that
over
Ooh.
80% of the 360 ones, probably, because I used to buy everything when it would go on sale.
Wow.
yeah. Actually, I got another one. Speaking of sale, I'm sorry. Just gonna keep hitting you with these.
Jesus.
It's fun.
Do you pay full price? Do you have a problem with that, or do you wait for the sales?
Actually, I have a GCU with Best Buy.
Yep.
So that's where it's at, because I get everything day one, and I get 20% off of it.
Ooh. That's a nice little...
And when you're a GCU member, your games rewards points are double points. So every $125 you spend, you get a $5 certificate, and I usually bank them towards the end of the year when the release schedule gets a little crazy, or if I want to buy something big, I'll get
Right.
a huge chunk off. Like, my TV was $1,500, but I banked my rewards points for the whole year, and I had a $400 rewards coupon by the end of the year.
Wow. That's
So-
incredible.
Damn.
Yeah.
God.
So you're a fan of GameStop then?
I don't shop at GameStop unless they get something exclusive like Ultimate
Yep.
Marvel vs. Capcom or Deformers or Song of the Deep.
Yep. So you're a brand new kind of person, just like
Oh,
me.
yep.
When I go into GameStop and they ask, "Oh, what game do you want?" I was like, "I want it new and sealed. It has to be
It
sealed."
has to be.
I like to make sure that developers get my money because they're
Yes.
the
Yep.
ones that are putting in the work.
Yes.
100%. I totally agree. And they try to push me towards pre-owned, and they're like, "Oh, bring in your collection." I'm like, "There's not a shot. You're gonna give me $1."
No.
I've actually wanted to bring in my collection into the store just to kind of ruin someone's day.
Oh,
should
that'd be
take it-
that's
should take it
great.
all
You
in.
should, yeah.
Take it all in, get them to count out, and then just say, actually, no, I don't like that price. I'll take it all back now.
I would film that.
Oh, yes, I would too.
It's
would
something
too.
I've considered.
Oh,
That I would definitely do that.
oh boy. That would be...
All right. Anyone got anything else for
No.
Joe? We kind of ran him through
But-
the ringer there.
So I will go with my thing. All right. It's not a question for Joe, but my other favorite collector's edition. It was a really small one, so probably not
Yep.
a whole lot of people have it. Well, they might have it, but it is actually the Little Nightmares.
I have that.
Whoa.
You do,
It's
good.
like a segue into what we've been
What
playing.
we've been playing. So,
Whoa.
Little Nightmares. So Joe, what have you been playing?
I actually just did the final Little Nightmares DLC.
Oh, finally someone I can talk to about it. Did you like it?
That is actually probably my favorite ID at Xbox game.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you. Go on.
Honestly, my favorite would probably be Blues and Bullets if they finished it.
Oh, yep.
But I love Little Nightmares. That game is fantastic.
It was. Were you saddened by the last DLC?
A little bit.
As soon as the ending started happening, I was just like, "Oh no!" And my girlfriend and I.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers. I'll wait another week or two before I actually say something. But my girlfriend and I, when that ending was happening, Joe, we were just like, "Oh no, this is horrible."
No, actually, if we could talk about the main game for a second.
Oh yeah,
I think that one is pretty.
that
You
one-
can
I think
talk
that
about
one
spoilers.
that one's been out long
Yeah.
enough so we can talk about it, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
go.
So spoilers for Little Nightmares main story,
Even
just
though
for
it's
anyone.
been out.
Skip ahead a minute or two.
The thing I got out of it was like you're the villain.
See, I don't know. I don't know what we got out of it. Like, I feel like there was so many different ideas that we got out of Little Nightmares. When I say we, I mean me and my girlfriend, because we played it together. We got out of it that the boat or whatever you're on, like, it's been going on for a while. So, like, all of the characters that you run into, like the chef or Mr. Feely's the guy with the long arms. That's what we call him, because he has really long arms and does feely motions. Like we all assume, or me and my girlfriend, we assumed that they were the children in that game, just grown up. Like they were the strongest of the children that survived. So it's not that we were saying that in Little Nightmares you're the bad guy as 6. It's just that's what the children grew up to be. Like they were like, oh hey, they were brought up like, oh hey, you're gonna turn into this. So it's not that you're the bad guy, it's just like, oh hey, this is what it's leading up to, and I guess kind of you turn into the bad guy, but as like the kid as 6, it's not that you are the bad guy. But in the future, yes, your character would be the bad guy to the next generation of kids. So, I don't know if that made sense. But,
No, I get
yeah.
it.
So, but yeah, I did get a sense that, yeah, we kind of were bad, but it not really, really that bad.
So, should I play it?
Oh, yeah, Mike, definitely
Yes.
play it.
Okay.
I know you don't really care much of story, but
Well, if it's good and entertaining and better than
yes,
Gone Home,
yes,
you got me.
it is better than Gone Home. But
Yeah.
definitely play it. It is an easy 1,000, I say, but there is one kind of a bitchy achievement. Did you get the achievement for not dying, Joe?
No,
Okay, that's the one achievement I'm missing.
I didn't even try,
Oh
honestly.
yeah, it's
But-
not dying within an hour.
Yeah, you can get like the complete edition now for like $20, usually on sale, and you
Yep.
can get 2,000 gamer score out of it because the DLCs are pretty beefy with points.
Oh yes, they are.
I think
they
it's
are.
2,200, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
definitely
not
worth
bad.
the G's. But there is one bitchy achievement, but that's about it. So
Yeah.
But what else have you been playing, Joe?
a lot of Neo Geo games.
Oh, Mike.
Oh yeah, you're talking my realm now.
This is Mike's realm.
I live and breathe it.
They
Which
are-
ones?
I did a couple of the Windows 10 ones that came out this week.
Yep, I'm staring at those. They're in my vault. We'll call it.
I started actually World Heroes 2 probably like a half hour before we started recording this.
Oh,
Yep, that's the easiest one.
Yeah, I did that. I did that Galaxy Heroes. Is that what it's called? Galaxy Warriors?
Yes. Yeah, where you have to get the specific guy in
Yeah.
order to cheese it. Yep.
And then I did Samurai Showdown 3 on the Xbox One.
Yep, I did that one a couple weeks ago.
And there's a few others. There's so many of them that...
There's so many.
Yeah.
And it hurts my wallet every week, but I do it.
Played Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth this week.
All right. So I want to talk to you about this one. What the hell is it?
that sounds ridiculous.
And is it worth it? Because I think it's, what, 10 or 15 bucks?
No, that game is like a full 40.
Oh, my. Yep, never mind.
It is on disc, which I have it on disc. It came out here recently. I think it's $20 at GameStop now, or it was on sale
that's
last
not
week. It's episodic too, so there's gonna be a couple more episodes. The second one is worth 250 gamer score. The first one is 1,000. It's a point and click, and it's probably the worst point and click game I've ever played.
All right, so I'm tapping out here.
Yeah,
I can't do
It's-
point and clicks.
Yes.
it's very easy. It's also very bad.
Yeah.
It's based off of a novel too, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe I'll read the book instead of that. No, I'm just kidding. I'll check it out. If it's $20, yeah, I'll take a look. No, I'm
And,
not paying $40 for that.
No, I actually imported mine from the UK because like our copy kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. It was supposed to come out in September, and then it kept getting pushed back a week every week. So I was just like, this isn't gonna come out here. So I just imported one from the UK, and I think I paid like $33 for it shipped.
That's not bad.
No.
That's all right. Yeah. I'll dig into that one. Maybe it'll go in the
It's got to be
backlog.
one of the first games I've heard about though, where it's been like available in the UK before the US.
Before, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's a
Doesn't happen
lot of
often.
those.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you guys got Ride in like April, and we didn't get it until like October.
Oh, geez. And that's a pretty... That's up there for developers, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what else you got?
Scribble Not Showdown.
Ooh, all right. Now you got my attention. This is the online Scribblenauts, right?
Okay.
It's not online. It's local,
Oh.
and it's kind of like I don't know if you've ever played Scribblenauts for the 3DS, where it's like a platformer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love those games, so I was super excited when I saw this. And when I looked a little bit more into it, it's kind of like a Mario Party, or actually Mario Party is probably a really bad example. It's probably more comparable to like WarioWare. You know, WarioWare, those games are
Yeah.
like 8 to 15 seconds each.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, where
Oh.
you can play against an AI, or you can play up to 4 of your friends. You could do it from 2 controllers too, with 4 people, which was kind of cool. But it gets pretty repetitive because there aren't that many mini games in it. Like WarioWare has hundreds, and this has maybe like 25.
Now, how many hours are you looking at?
One person completed it. It says about 12 to 15.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's about, I think it's $40, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
32 with the GCU.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
And then, what else?
There's one more on there that we're waiting to talk about, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, I think all of us have touched it.
Yep.
One-eyed could.
Yeah, whatever the hell it is. Yes, I think we all have touched that this week.
Okay,
I think everyone in the Gamerscore community has. So if you don't know about it, let's go.
yeah.
Go ahead, Ben.
Who had trouble with that game?
None. Macca has a wonderful guide.
I had freaking trouble with that game. Every goddamn game breaks on me. Every game.
No, Ben, it's not every game. It's just you. You break the
No,
games.
Yeah.
honestly, every single time it happens to me. The last 2 achievements, wait, was it the last 2? The one for getting across all the branches?
Yep.
And for, that little weasel or whatever it is you gotta click.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, both didn't happen for the first 4 times I played that game through.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
so you mean for
sorry.
the first hour?
I'm sorry.
So, that's, yeah, I know that game very well now.
You shouldn't know that game very well.
No,
I
What'd you
shouldn't
think
either.
of it, Joe?
Honestly, if I were to describe that, it would be, what would you do if you had to make a game while on meth?
Alright. Yep. That tracks.
Yeah. That.
While being told some ancient Indian story, yeah?
Yes.
I think it's
Yes.
Russian.
Yeah, I think
Isn't
it
it?
is too, because Macca said something in his video of him understanding
Yeah.
some parts of it, so I don't know if
Yeah, I'm pretty
Macca's
sure it's
Russian,
Russian.
but
I mean, it's not
He's
not
Canadian.
not a great game, I think is the verdict though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But
Yes.
if you're gamer score, definitely get it and check
yeah.
out Macca's guide for it. It's
You
brilliant.
You want to know what was funny as well is that I gave up trying to get those 2 achievements, or one of them. It was just one that was left. Went to sleep, came on the next day, and I just had that achievement. Like it just,
There you go.
yeah. But, they could have stopped me playing it 3-4 more times through, dude. Like that took a lot of time.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's $5
It
if
is.
you're itching for gamer score. Watch out for this developer because looks like they're starting to port
Yeah.
their stuff over.
They've done 2 games, I think, of the ones that I've played just this week that have been,
Yep.
easy.
They are on Steam. Yeah.
Yes,
I
they are.
believe they did Energy Cycle as well.
They did. They did Energy
Yep.
Cycle.
And there's another one of those on
There
the
is,
PlayStation, Energy Invasion or something like that.
Invasion.
Yeah, something
Is it Invasion? Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Was that the one that they removed from the PlayStation Store because they, in the
No.
description, they put it? Which one was that? I can't remember.
Um,
They put in the description, it's the easiest platinum ever. I think it was Energy Cycle. Yeah, and PlayStation
No.
removed it.
Energy Balance is the one that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, and there's an Energy Invasion also.
Okay.
I love that. I mean, that's someone who knows their market through and through.
Yeah,
isn't
they're
it?
just like,
Saying,
hey,
yeah,
this is just easy.
This is the easiest 1,000. This is what it is.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Is that
So-
what you've been up to so far this week, Joe? Have you
What's
got
up?
any more? The games that you played this week, is that what you've been up to?
That's probably what I've done in the last 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
There might be 1 or 2 more in there
But-
that I skipped.
I mean,
Let's...
possible. I mean, it's possible. Looking at your we'll get into this later, but how many Gs you put up so far in March?
Yeah.
There's got to be at least some other things in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But what about you, Benny?
Right, so I played One-Eyed Thingy. I'm not
Yeah.
even going to try and say it as well. I've done a weird thing this week where I've gone through a few different Gamerscore games at once.
Uh-huh.
now this is very unlike Ben for
It is.
everyone out there. This is not his wheelhouse.
No. it used to be back in the day.
Yeah. Yep.
But at this point, I've got to, I keep delving into these huge, long-time commitment games, and it means that
Right.
I don't usually get massive chunks of Gamerscore in one go. But seeing as it was a week where I started, alright, so every month I do this thing to Mike, where
Every month.
I send him a picture of the fact that I'm above him on the Gamerscore leaderboard. It usually only lasts for like an hour or two, and then he just plonks something on there, and I'm just like, and there it goes. But I thought, fuck it this week, this month, I'm going to see how long I can stay in front of him for. Now,
we'll get into that in a minute.
so it's something that I've been smashing on. So I've been doing North. I played, which was bad.
Absolute garbage.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
I think we can.
I was
call that.
fine with what that was until that's the one with no start menu, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
I play inverted
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Why?
because
He's
that's
a weirdo.
what I could not. It took me so long to do that game. Because I'm trying to walk
Well-
around and I can't look the right way. I was just
So, here's a pro tip for you.
Yes,
You can go
pro
to the
tip.
Xbox Accessories app,
And
and
change
you
it.
can switch that control where it'll be inverted all the time.
would that have worked in that game?
Yes, it was.
Yes, Mac has said it in his video.
Yep. But
Okay.
my question is, who plays inverted and why?
It's think about leaning, Tyler. When you want to lean forwards and look down, you press forwards.
I guess, but it's just like, if I want to look up, I'm going to look up, not down.
It's usually people that play playing games.
That's
yeah.
actually
Ben?
quite true. 'Cause
Ben?
I used to play
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
true.
playing games.
So,
Yeah.
okay. That makes sense.
But yeah, so that's I got through that eventually.
Okay.
Again, that was that gave me grief as well because I'd start that one again because the police test.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, did everything right. Did not give me the achievement.
Oh.
Man, you suck.
Yeah,
That's
these
unfortunate.
games do not like
did
me
a-
at the moment.
Yeah.
Then I've played The Station,
Oh, yep.
which compared to the other ones on this list, it was better. I would say that it was better
Yeah,
than the others.
The
yeah. that's-
station.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
So there was a couple of bits where it's like you notice shadows as you're looking at stuff. There's a shadow that comes over your shoulder and there's like got a silhouette
Yeah.
in it, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was it. It actually got me at one of those points where the door opens and there's a figure there.
Yeah.
I was not I thought it was like Tacoma where just no one's on the station and there's this
yeah.
fucking guy standing there.
And
I'm
then
like,
you turn
oh.
around and he runs off as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it scared me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you got me. You suck.
But no, that was easy, but it was quite, it was better than the others that I played. I've also played through the Batman Telltale series.
Oh.
Interested? What do you think?
It's better than the other Telltale games. There's less of the engine hang-ups,
Okay.
so you actually get to choose the correct voice options before,
Oh,
Yeah.
the
okay.
critical moment. But you can still tell it's a Telltale game. The graphics still do suck a bit.
Yep. I believe there's a bundle right now for $30 for Batman 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Probably
I
should have
believe
done that. Didn't do
Yes.
Yeah.
You should have.
that. Yeah. I mean, what do you reckon, Joe? I mean, apart from the fact that they're dirt easy gamer score, what do you think of the Telltale series?
I really like the Walking Dead ones,
Yep.
minus Michonne.
All right. I was about to say, hold on. You actually enjoyed Michonne because I did it 3
No, that
times.
one's terrible.
And that one
one's
is
terrible.
awful.
Yeah.
It gets worse. I did the Xbox One version, then the PC, and then the 360.
Yeah.
And that was a mistake.
That was fun watching him
it-
do that.
If you
I did
really-
all 3 at once. Yeah. Sorry.
If you really want to go into it, I mean, I did the first season on 360, PC, Xbox One. I did that collection again.
Yep.
And then I did it on PS3, the Vita, the PS4, and the PS3 actually has a Japan stack. So
Sir.
I did it on that.
Oh,
Why?
how are you alive today?
I don't. When
That's
the
awful.
collection came out, I was. I hate that game so much now.
I'm right there with you.
I
Yeah.
don't blame you.
There's no way I would have done it 6 times.
It's like 8.
8 times. Yeah. No way. I did 3 and I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm out.
You wouldn't even get me doing 3. You wouldn't get it. It wouldn't happen.
No. Well, I'm
It's
probably
so.
gonna do
It is
for the
quick,
game.
to be fair. Michonne is bad, but very quick.
Yeah. It's like
Especially
3.
when you stack them. Yeah, it's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Can you play them side by side? Like, let's say I have
I
my
did.
PC
Yes.
360
Yep.
to my left and PC to my right.
Yes.
In fact, I have it on a laptop if you want it.
I'm probably gonna take it from you.
Yeah. Not good. Not good at all.
But yeah, so I got through the Batman one. That was more interesting because I'm more interested in Batman than any of the other.
Yeah.
Yep.
that I've.
I don't really like the Batman one.
Ooh.
I got to choose more options that made Batman less of a whiny bitch,
Ben Affleck.
which made me quite happy. So
The thing I don't like about it is he's the world's greatest detective, but like in that game, he's like the world's worst detective. Like he didn't know that like his childhood best friend was a fucking sociopath.
but he's been
like-
in Britain. He's been in Britain for so many years. Obviously, that makes him evil.
He didn't
Yeah.
pick up on any of the hints.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bit hard to believe sometimes. Some of the things that some of the characters came out with, you're just like, really? I mean, okay.
Really?
And when you get like bits where it's like spoilers if anyone's not played this. I mean, it's a ridiculously long time since it came out. But the bit where Harvey Dent's starting to lose his mind and he's talking to himself, and you're just like, lock him away now. In your head, you're just like, that's it. When they're talking to themselves, you put them in the loony bin. And it's like, oh no, it's all fine. You know, go see a doctor. I'm like, nah, man, he needs to be like locked away.
Go to fucking Arkham.
I talk to myself, Ben. Does that mean I have to go to a loony bin?
We'll talk about you later, Tyler. In case you haven't
The,
already noticed, Mike is your carer.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing I did like about the Batman was that like they kind of tainted the parents, which they never do. And then I was like towards the end of that, I'm like, oh yeah, no, everything will be fine. The parents are cool or whatever, and they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah. Because I like Batman. I like the Christian Bale Batman.
Yes.
Like, that's the perfect trilogy.
that's
None
Batman.
of this new shit, Ben
Yeah.
Affleck stuff.
Don't even talk to me about that third movie.
It's so bad.
No.
I will talk about it. I don't care. That movie is garbage.
Later.
No, it's not even that. It's Christopher Nolan does not know how to mix sound.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about,
Dark
what was
Knight
it? The one with
Rises.
Bane? Oh,
Yeah.
no way. I thought you were talking about the latest one.
No,
I
Christopher
love that.
Nolan
Love
cannot mix sound for his life, and he just won 2 Oscars for that movie he just did for sound.
Yeah.
What's
I
up?
love that. Bane makes that movie. though.
Have
So
you
good.
have you seen Interstellar?
I loved
He
Interstellar.
loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ride the volume button from like 8 to like 56?
No,
At times?
I bumped that shit.
Yeah, that is true. I did have to turn that up and down.
Yeah, when you get to like the talkie parts or whatever, you got to turn it up to like 50, and then like they'll transition to space, and it'll be like right in your face.
It's a bit ridiculous.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah,
I loved Interstellar though. It's probably one of my favorite sci-fis.
Mike just had it on pause and he's going, I'm in space. Space!
Space!
Space! Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
so
good stuff.
What else?
Well, that's movies.
yeah.
Oh, actually, speaking of movies, bought Thor Ragnarok. Still the best Marvel movie.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh my god.
Do
Do you like Marvel, Joe?
Has it got Robert Downey Jr. in?
I bought the Steelbook,
Yep.
UHD for it. I had not watched it at the time, or I had not seen it in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching it, and I wasn't really into it, but I only watched the first half hour, and it was like late at night, so I kind of fell asleep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I would definitely recommend watching it, especially in UHD, because I just watched it last night. It is one of the best in 4K. Like when Thor has the lightning around him. Oh my god.
No spoilers.
No, it's not he's the god of thunder. What do you want?
No spoilers. No spoilers, Mike.
Yeah, spoiler. Thor uses lightning.
Shock. Horror.
All right. Back on track.
All right, Ben.
What else-
Sorry.
what else
Sorry,
you
I'm
Ben.
gonna
got?
drag this back to games. Come on, reel you back in.
Back to the games. What else
Right.
you got?
So yeah, I played a little bit more of Kingdom Come Deliverance, which
Okay.
it's getting a bit more involved now. I just got shat on by some guy with a huge stick, and he stole my sword. I mean, you think I'm joking? This guy just slapped me once and then took my sword. It was
Smack. Bye.
It was not
Is it good?
I feel like it's going to be more fun the further I get through. The whole thing is, though, they've made it like hyper realistic. So the first time you try to lockpick something, it's ridiculously hard. Like, I bought 2 lockpicks thinking very easy chest. 2 lockpicks should be fine. Honestly, I had to load my saves like 15, 20 times.
So,
Oh my gosh.
so it's not like Fallout lockpicking.
No, you've got to like, you've got to position. So the way it works is you've got a tumbler. So you've got your circle, and then somewhere around there is the sweet spot for your lockpick. You've got to put it into that spot, and then you've got to turn the tumbler around with your left analog, and keep the lockpick in the sweet spot using your right analog.
Ooh.
For it to go all the way around. It's rough.
Huh.
It's rough. That
That
is so
is
hard.
rough. That's not nice.
Yeah. So apparently the way it works though is the more that you complete of those, the more skill you get and the easier it gets. So you've got to grind lockpicking skills.
Ooh.
Which I can already see being hilarious. But no, I'm still just about getting started with that game. It's something that I'm gonna get myself into, but it's taking a while to grab me.
Yeah.
Because just the start when you're learning all this stuff, it's rough.
Yeah.
But I'm going through that. I've been playing a bit of. I'll go with Fortnite first, Mike.
Yes!
I'll
Yes! Oh, get hyped, kids. Oh, man.
We had a nice little streak when we got your other brother involved, didn't we?
Yeah, I went 7 days. I went a full week with more than 3 wins a day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean,
Continue.
it's been fun. I think we've said most of what we can say about that, especially.
Oh, no, I got more.
We'll save more for when you because you suck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so been playing a bit of Fortnite. I've been playing a bit more of The Sims 4. Just
More kids taken away?
same kids still.
I
mean,
Oh, that's good.
Joe, hold on. Joe, I don't know if you know this, but Ben gets his kids taken away by Child Protective Service in The Sims. He's
What?
real bad.
I mean, they probably get taken away if I had kids in real life too, but not a responsible adult.
No.
So, how are you liking it?
The Sims,
Now that you're probably towards the end game, right?
I'm mid-game, I'd say, at the moment.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
It's pretty good. I'm enjoying just using it as something that I do when I don't have to concentrate too hard. It's my chill-out game at the moment. But it's alright. I don't know, I think because of the way that I'm trying to get the achievements in it, I'm basically not going to have as much fun as if I was just sat here torturing tiny people.
That was the weirdest way to phrase that, but I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah, you go out there and ask people who play The Sims. 75% of them will have been people who deleted the ladder on the swimming pool when they played previous ones, or set the house on fire and then deleted all the doors. I mean,
yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
but yeah, so that's ongoing, that's continuing onwards, and then the other thing that we've played, which is
Yeah.
a bit more brand new, is
Yes.
the Outbreak mode for Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is. I've never been used to firing so many bullets in Siege than I have now.
Yeah, I mean it's been a refreshing change of pace. I mean, Joe, did you play much Siege? I'm afraid I haven't checked back through your list.
Not really. I popped it in this week. I think or the day that we got that nor'easter, because
Yep.
they updated it with the free like operations and like unlocks and stuff. So you just pop it in and get those achievements.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I didn't really. I played it with Maka like one night,
Oh.
and that was the extent of me playing it.
Man, shout out to Mecca this round, or this episode.
Yeah.
Maka's the man.
He is awesome. He's a good guy.
Makes everyone's life easier.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
But yeah, so we've been playing that, and I have been enjoying it quite a lot. It's been
Yep.
It was what was missing from that game, really. It's more of the
I think so.
single player, or
Yeah.
almost the co-op sort of things that you could do.
Yeah.
That's been really good fun. I've enjoyed doing that. But that's pretty much me for the week. There's
Yeah.
more to come, but
Yeah.
I'm impressed, Ben. That has been
That
the most
is-
you've played in a week in a very long time.
Well, if you say that, Mike, I think I'm going to blow
Oh.
him out of the water because
Oh boy.
the past weeks, you all know, I have only been playing Fallout 4.
Yes.
That is my sole focus. But this week, luckily,
Now, just so Joe knows, this was Tyler's challenge
yes.
for the year that he
Yes.
had to complete Fallout 4.
and
That he's not just late to the boat
no,
by a mile.
no, I am.
Well, he is late.
I
but-
am late, but or Joe's late. I don't know. Anyways, I am currently, almost done with it. Still have to do a couple of the DLC achievements. So I don't know if that was part of the requirements, but
I think we pretty much have to make it that way. We don't want
Yeah,
you to come
like,
out of that game not having finished it.
I
do we?
Yeah,
I got
I would say yes.
I have Nuka World to do, and I've got Far Harbor, and that's it.
Finish it, Tyler. Finish it.
I will have the complete
That's what she said.
whatever whatever the amount is. I think it's like 16 or 1700. So, anyways,
16. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I
Nice.
did start Sims 4.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. I
Another
started that.
torturer.
And well, I don't know if torture is the right word, at least for me. I based my two characters that I started off with as me and my girlfriend. I know that sounds really stupid and corny, but that's
super cheesy.
yeah, I know.
You're super
so
lame.
that's what I did. But so that's what I did. And I got us to be best friends, and then after that, we did the deed. So
What's it called? Yahoo when they say it?
Woohoo.
Woohoo. Yeah.
So we did the woohoo. No, I did not have any kids because I don't have a job yet in it.
There's an extra option in that. There's woohoo and there's try for baby.
Yes, that's what it is. So
I'm like, you're giving people bad information, Sims.
so I did not try for a kid because I don't have a job yet, and neither does the other sim, who is
And it'll give you 3.
yeah. So I'm just starting out, but so far I have noticed it's a bit touchy. I'm not used to the controls yet.
Well, all right. So here's the difference: is Ben is playing on an original Xbox, and you're playing on an X.
Yeah, that might.
And I don't know if that has an effect on it.
That might be it. I don't know. Because
mine gets a bit temperamental too.
yeah, the last Sims game that I played, Mike, was on the GameCube. So
Yeah, that's been a minute.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, it is Xbox One enhanced.
Yes, it is.
So Tyler probably has more trouble.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But it is nice. It is nice. So, but
We'll have to share our stories.
Yes, we will. And here comes my shit list. I know.
Oh, this is where I live and breathe, man.
Yes,
Come on.
I'm stooping down to Mike's level. Come
on.
This week, I started Nero. All
right. I had a problem with that. I'll talk about it.
Okay,
Go
you'll talk
ahead.
about it. So I started Nero. It's really dark. Like, I'm not talking about like the story is really dark. Like, it's
I think that is
But-
number one in the guide. It's like this game is very dark. Turn up your
like
brightness
there's no
100%.
light,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep.
But when you're
Yep.
playing it, okay, I did try this. I shut off all of the lights around me and I set it back to the normal settings. The game looks beautiful
Really?
with the whatever the phosphorescent or whatever the hell it's called. All of the things, they look great. But when you're playing with lights on, it looks a bit
Garbage?
Yeah. So that's the one thing. Then the other one I started was Jump Step Step.
I hate that game.
I see why you fucking hate that game. Because let me tell you, I played about 20 minutes of that game and I'm just like, I fucking hate this. Like, I just couldn't. So I stopped playing it.
Again, Macca does a wonderful job with his guide.
He does do a wonderful job with it, although I think it's Sully who's actually doing something on the guide.
Yeah, it was on his channel.
But I think the maps randomly generate because
the timing. Yeah.
Yeah,
the timing randomly generates.
I was, it was like off from where his was, and it threw me off for a second. But
you have to learn your timing. I guess that's the biggest key for that game is learn your timing in your game.
Yeah.
And then do those steps.
So that's what I did.
Get it? Step.
Yes. So that's what I started. But these are the games that I finished this week.
Whoa.
I did North, which Ben talked about. Super weird game.
Garbage.
Whatever. And then I did One-Eyed Cthulhu, whatever the fuck it is. I was going with One-Eyed Purple People Eater, as Mako was calling it.
I'm gonna go with One-Eyed Trouser Snake. That's how I'm gonna refer to that from now on.
So I did North, One-Eyed Trouser Snake, as Ben calls it. I did the Station. Again, that one was that was pretty good. The what do you call it? It was a lot like Gone Home, and I liked that.
All right.
I liked that about that. The other one I did Tacoma. All right, but I didn't play that on the Xbox One. I played that as a Play Anywhere game.
Nice. How was that? How did that work? Because you bought it on the Xbox, but then played it on the PC.
On my PC, yes. Yeah. It worked out fine. I saw no issues with it. I mean, I had to buy that adapter for the PC, that allows you
to make it wireless.
Yeah.
Yep.
So because I don't have a wired controller.
Well, you can use any micro USB and plug it in, and it works.
I've noticed with some of my controllers that it kind of slips out and then it'll lose connection. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this. But it
is like $25.
Yeah,
so it's not a bad price.
No. If you're gonna play Anywhere and play on the PC, I had no issues. Nice. While I was watching Macca's guide, shout out to Macca again.
Jeez.
He honestly, in that guide, he says, hey, sometimes people have run into, some issues, the game crashing or this or that. I didn't have any issues.
Nice.
I was just
that's good to hear. I mean, that's a great feature that doesn't get talked about a lot.
Oh,
where
yeah.
you can buy it on one platform and then
play it on another.
whip it up on another.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible.
So I was going to try a couple of other Play Anywhere games. Maybe Halo Wars, maybe Gears of War 4, random stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
I'd be interested.
I'll let you guys know on that, but that was my Play Anywhere game. And I was impressed. So then I went on. I played Albert and Otto. I was missing 2 achievements.
God.
I'm missing 1 achievement right now.
Yep.
It's kind of the annoying one where you can't touch the water in chapter 6.
Yep.
It's
Quick PSA about that. The achievement for beating the game and not dying has been patched.
Oh, I'm sorry for anyone who did not do that or didn't complete it sooner, because let me tell you, I was on, I think I did it on that day where they were like, oh, hey, it might get patched. It's going to get patched today. I did it on that day, and I was lucky enough to get that done without it being patched. So I'm sorry for anyone, because sometimes the controls in Albert and Otto are less than great.
Yes.
I was going for the Charmer one, which is beating the last chapter without dying. I noticed 1 or 2 controller issues, but it's still doable. So, but I've still got 1 left, so by the end of the week I should have that one done.
Very nice.
And then the last one, which I was freaking out about, was Refunked. All right, I started that one a bit ago, and then I stopped because I was having issues with it. And let me tell you, the time for that 4-minute achievement. Do you want to know what my time was?
What was it?
It was 3 minutes, 59 seconds, and 17 milliseconds.
Oh my gosh. Little cutting it close.
Oh my god. When that time popped up after it zoomed out to the heart shape that you're running in, I damn near lost my mind. I was just like, holy crap. I was 43 milliseconds off from not doing it, or whatever the milliseconds convert to. I was so happy. So happy. I started laughing hysterically because of how close it was. But
yeah, that's impressive.
I was within the 4 minutes, and I got the achievement. That's all that mattered to me. So
nice. That's quite impressive. That's a lot of games completed for you.
It was, and that was all this morning.
Wow.
Well, except for Tacoma, that was last night. But North was this morning. Eye of Cthulhu, that was this morning. Station, that was this morning. Albert and Otto, I got 1 of the achievements. That was this morning. Refunk, that was this morning. So I had fun this morning. Is all I'm trying to say. And then I did notice
Sunday fun day.
Oh yeah. I did notice that on TA I did hit a couple of milestones.
Very nice.
I had 400 games played, 95 games completed, 270,000 true achievement score, and I did reach the milestone of 170,000 gamer score.
Very nice.
So,
and actually, speaking of milestones, Ben somehow didn't mention this.
I don't know.
He hit 200,000.
He did.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
yeah,
gotta remain humble. Gotta stay there.
Yes, that is true. So
I mean, to be fair, when Joe's sitting at 840,000, 200 is like meh.
I mean, he shits on me. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah,
I remember my first 200K.
When you're a young whippersnapper, yeah.
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 Oh Jesus.
No.
So, but that's what I've been up to this week.
That's pretty good. Good job on the milestones, guys.
I do have to ask Ben, what was it that you noticed about me?
So every week we have these conversations and we go through, what I've done, what Mike's done, or what I think and what Mike thinks. And you've got to. I noticed the other day you actually always end up getting your opinion done most of the time last.
Yeah.
Now it's fine when it's just saying what you think about a game, but when it comes to a lot of the things we do, we talk through and we say, I think this is the best thing to come out. I think this is the best thing to come out. And then you have to think of something new that's
Yeah.
not what me and Mike have said.
That is true. I mean,
So I've noticed this. I mean,
sometimes it's not a bad thing. I mean, because,
Keeps it fresh, man.
yeah, in that time that, Mike will say something like, oh, yeah, he'll make the same points as me. I mean, I think of the same, like, I'll have to be like, oh, wait, what about this? So sometimes
And this week, I went last.
Yeah, so sometimes it's not a bad thing. But so this week, Mike's going last. So, Mike,
Yep.
what have you got for us?
So, I started with the Dragon Age challenge that you guys bestowed upon me. I don't like that game. It's not fun. I don't know, just not for me, but I don't know. I'll keep
I
trying.
like that game, but we'll get back to that when you actually put some serious time into it.
Yeah, I'll keep trying. It's I don't know. I'm about 7 hours in, I think. I don't like it. 100%.
Okay. What else?
Then I think I'll hit the other games first. Super Lucky's Tale, the Grimmy Island, I think it's called. Or something like that. It's a DLC that came out for $5. I've been plugging away at that because they added 2 lovely achievements for 30,000 coins and 99,000 coins. That's what it was. That takes about 4 hours to grind. And that's not fun. It's running the same pattern over and over, getting about 412 coins a run.
Ooh.
Right. And it takes about a minute to run that course once you know it. Yeah, it's not fun.
Not great, but okay.
It's less than a minute, I think, but whatever.
Yeah.
I played the North game, like you guys.
Yep.
Garbage. Yep.
Yeah.
Throw
I know.
away.
I know.
Played One Eye, blah, blah, blah.
One-eyed trouser
Whatever it's
snake.
called.
One-eyed
One-Eyed Trouser Snake. Yeah. Throw away. And I played a super throwaway game called Your Toy.
I saw you playing.
Is that
Oh.
Is that with the bear?
Yes.
Yep,
it
that's
is.
with the bear. It's awful. There's, we'll call it 2 luck-based achievements.
Yep.
And we'll call it 3. There's one where you have to smash a light and find a key in it. And there's like 10 lights. And it's random.
That's
So you
not
just
nice.
have to walk up to a light, hit it with your hammer while the bear's chasing you. Hit it with the hammer and pick up the key.
Yes.
It's not fun. I had to reload it about 15 times. Somehow Mecha got it on his first hit.
Well, of course.
Yep. That was not fun. So you have to sit through about a minute of loading screens to get back into the game.
Ooh.
Not cool.
Not cool.
The second one, it comes out of nowhere, is you cannot fail the QTE, the first QTE event with the bear. You cannot fail it. And if you fail it, you have to restart the entire thing and get out of the bathroom.
Ooh.
Yeah. I found a trick, though. I missed the second button, hit the menu button, closed it instantly, relaunched it, and got the achievement.
Oh.
So you cannot fail where you die and restart, I think. But I quit out the game, restarted it from that point, did the QTE, and got it. So,
That game has a Chinese stack too.
oh, don't tell me that. Stop.
Don't tell him.
No,
that.
don't even worry about it, man.
It's so
Console's
bad.
way too expensive.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's not. I've been looking at the Chinese one, but I don't know.
Don't do it.
That game is not worth it. That game sucks. Then I played Valley, which is a first-person game where you're getting this weird suit in the Rocky Mountains, and there's weird energy bug things that they were using in World War II, or attempting to. I don't know. It's real weird.
Okay.
Not a great game. I didn't even complete it because I watched I got to chapter 6, I think, using the guide, and yeah, I had to stop.
Oh,
It's real bad.
interesting.
Yeah, don't like it. Like Ben said before, we did Outbreak and a little bit of multiplayer. And I did a thing, guys.
Oh
I
no.
may have bought every single operator.
Oh my god.
Year 1 and year 2.
And year 3.
Oh my god.
You bought year 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah.
Mike.
So for year 1 and year 2, it was $35, and then year 3 is $30.
Oh boy.
I mean, as far as DLC goes, that's better than a lot of things, because most things are just putting cosmetic DLC in now. They're not even bothering with anything that's actually gonna
that's
affect
there
the
in
game.
Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah, it's there. I'm not saying it's not there. I'm saying that when you've bought those year 1 and year 2 operators, you've got something in game that changes.
Yeah, it changes the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yep. Unlike the other game I played, which I think you all know what it is, it's Fortnite.
Where everything's cosmetic and nothing changes.
Everything's cosmetic. Yep.
Yes.
And I may or may not have bought the collection that was up this week or today.
Which one's
That was
one?
like,
You have a problem, sir.
it's a pink teddy bear and then the stone one with the wings. Yep.
It's a pink teddy bear?
You have problems, Mike. You have problems.
You have problems, good sir.
Yeah. It's okay.
I don't
It's
think
fine.
I don't think that's
Everything's
okay.
fine. No, it's fine. Everything's
Actually-
okay. That was like $20.
Oh god.
So-
I actually have a question about
Go ahead.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now, does that have the achievement list for the base Fortnite game, or does it have nothing?
The multiplayer has no achievements.
Yep.
But it is, if you play it, it puts the 1,000 for the single player on your gamer tag.
Yeah.
But you can't unlock any achievements.
Yeah.
Which I think that game it was on sale last week actually for $30 for like the deluxe edition for a single player. Now the single player is it's good,
Yeah.
but the menus is where you can get lost. They're very convoluted and very
They are.
not intuitive. So yeah, you have to spend time with the menus and understand what they are and how getting your team together works.
Yep.
But it is, and you can actually earn quite a lot of the currency is V-Bucks.
Yep.
To buy, skins in the multiplayer. You can actually get quite a bit from playing the single player.
You can.
Which at the launch, it was not like that.
No.
So if you play the single player for an hour or two a day, you could probably buy the skins that come out every week.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah.
So.
But I cannot stop playing that game. I've had
Yeah.
so many Battle Royale victories now. I mean, if you go on Xbox, look at all my clips. They're all from Fortnite. They're all just wins.
Oh.
They're fun.
I mean, he says it like he's winning
I'm
all the
addicted.
time. That's definitely
But-
not the case.
No.
He's
But
not.
I average about three wins a day
Yeah.
currently.
So that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So-
I've sunk a lot of time. I think I'm over 100 hours now.
Oof.
Yeah,
That's
it's real bad.
nice.
I can't stop, guys.
But is that
Yeah.
about it for what you've been playing?
I think so.
All right.
Right, let's
Well,
move on then, because we're
yes.
taking forever.
So this next segment is kind of a new one. I kind of came up with it before
Yep.
we started recording. It's just a leaderboard ranking as to where we sit for the month. Because I know at least for me this month, I saw Ben. He was up at like 5,000 gamer score up this month. So I was just like, oh, I'm gonna catch up to him. So, Ben, you are currently sitting at 5,250 G this month.
Well,
Just in
well
March.
done.
And that's
pretty good.
that's only in 11 days. All right.
Yeah.
So, Mikey, you are at
Yep.
4,300.
Yep.
So you are in last place for us.
I'll change that.
Yeah, I know you would. Myself, I am at 5,160. So I am not too far behind Ben.
Nice.
And then the one person who is blowing us all out of the water is Joe. Joe, you are currently at 11,910.
That is absurd.
Yeah, it's
That
only
is-
casual double what the rest of us have got.
Yeah, that is impressive, sir.
Told you I was killing it.
Yeah,
That's a completion of a game a day.
yeah, that's
That is.
it,
Yeah,
it-
that's 1,000 a day.
That's literally what it is, and that is impressive. So, good
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 Joe.
job.
You made me feel insignificant.
But you also pushed Mike to go on to try to beat you. So,
I mean, you say that now, Joe's just like, right, that's how it is.
But-
Is it?
yeah. So
Yeah, man. Just so we're on the same page, I'm leaving work early tomorrow, and I have Tuesday off. So
Oh,
Not cool, man. Not cool. I gotta fly. I gotta fly this week. That's not cool.
yeah.
But yeah, so let's move on. We'll go on. I do
To
like
what's out now.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of news in this section. I know normally it's just reserved for games, but we got 9 days till Sea of Thieves, folks. I'm super excited.
So,
And,
when we call the topic
ahead.
"What's out now," we mean what's out now and maybe coming soon. Apparently,
Apparently, that this week at least, because there was some cool news. State of Decay 2 got a release date earlier this week, which is May 22nd, which I feel is a really good time frame for that. It's a good slot to fit it in
so
there.
long since that first one came out.
It is, but thinking about what's coming out this month, it's going to be a lot. So to have something to look forward to in May, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
It was a good
That'll be
good time.
That'll be a nice.
are we just gonna skip over Burnout?
Nope, that was
yeah.
the next one I didn't put it in here, but
Yes.
Burnout Paradise remaster, I believe, is out this week?
Friday.
Yep.
Friday, yeah. Yep, the 16th
Yes.
for folks who don't know what today is. It's the 11th.
Is it? I don't know what time
Yep.
it is. Is it 5:30 or 6:30?
It probably won't be the 11th by this time this show comes on.
Yeah. So it'll be out Friday the 16th.
Yes.
I'm excited for that one. I'll play that. And one me and Tyler and Joe are really excited for. It's the Duke controller coming back.
Yes.
I don't know what that was. I'm not going to do that.
That was me. The Duke. The Duke. Yes, the Duke is back.
It is
Hashtag
incredible.
Hashtag the Duke is back. Everyone, go on Twitter and do that.
Just so we're on the same page, I'm not excited for that. I bought one to flip and one to have.
That's okay. I'm still proud of you, Joe. But yes, the
Man's
Duke.
honest about his intentions.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
To be fair,
extremely happy the Duke.
I
is
don't think I'm going to play with it. I'm not going to touch it.
Let me wait, Mike. Are you at least going to plug it in and do the
No.
center thing? No.
Nope. I'll watch yours.
Oh my God.
It's going to stay in the box.
Jesus Christ. I'm opening mine
Yeah.
and I'll play with it a couple of times, but I mean it
There's
is
no
it
way.
is a wired controller, so I'm not
Ew.
Right.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one thing. It's wired, so I probably won't be 100% used to it. I know when they were talking about it on the Inside Xbox, they were saying that like they were showing where the bumpers are on it, since the old Duke controller didn't have bumpers. They had the black and white buttons, I guess, in place of those. They actually made small little bumpers on the top of just above the triggers. So I'm definitely gonna play with it and see how I like it. I'm probably gonna love it just because that was the controller that we played with when we got the original Xbox mic. So
Yep. Now how much is it? I believe it's $70.
yeah, 70.
Yeah.
So
It's a fun little bit of nostalgia. But
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no way-
Oh, yeah.
no way you get
Yeah, that's why I'm not opening it.
when I was watching the Inside Xbox stream, I went into a box that I know exactly where it is, and I dug out my controllers of the original Xbox. Now, they're not the Duke controller, because I don't know where that one went. But it was the next one that they released, and
The S.
the S,
Yep.
yes. And just having those ones in my hand again, I was just like, so many memories. So
Yeah. No, I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
I can't wait
it'll
to get
be-
my hands
it'll be
on
good.
it. It'll be the box, but I'll play with I'll use yours,
no,
Tyler.
you won't.
We'll move on. We'll move
Now-
on. So
Yeah,
going
does,
from
anyone have-
what's out this week, we'll go with what's in this week. This is something that Joe found for us, or Joe
Yes.
mentioned to us
Yes.
this week.
Yep.
Joe, do you want to
Joe,
walk us through this
yeah.
one? This is yours. We gotta let you have it.
So did anyone see the horse on the dance floor in Miami?
We have.
We have, but for everyone else, what is it?
I guess a nightclub in Miami got its license revoked because someone rode a horse onto the dance floor and it freaked out and it knocked the woman off and
That is.
went bananas.
That is.
There
hilarious.
is a video of it,
There
and you
is,
should definitely
and
look it up.
I think Ben should.
It's
post
incredible.
This,
We'll
Ben, you
we'll
should
make
post
sure
this
that
on
the
Twitter.
link
on
is,
Twitter.
is out there when we finish. We'll get that link posted up.
Yeah.
So
Hilarious.
good.
That's
So
great.
good. I know it has nothing to do with gaming, but still, it's hilarious.
It's incredible.
Jesus.
Only in Florida.
Only in Florida.
Only in
That's
Florida.
the only place that you would see this.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want in Miami.
Yeah.
That's great. Thanks,
Yes.
Joe, for that.
That is.
And I think that's it for episode 20 of the Entirely X podcast,
Yeah.
guys. And thank you very much, Joe, for getting
yeah.
involved and coming in this week and chatting about your awesome history that you have.
It was definitely a pleasure.
Yeah, and you're definitely welcome back anytime.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. And thank you, Ben, for finding Joe on social media.
I think Joe
And
Joe
setting
did
this
most
up.
of the legwork there. I was just a willing participant.
He
So-
followed me and I inquired.
So, good job, Ben.
Yes, social media guru.
Yeah,
Charles
yes.
Steve Jobs. Oh wait.
Oh, God. Damn it. I can't believe we're going to end on that.
No,
Ben, what's the Twitter?
The Twitter
God.
is @entirely_X.
And Tyler, the Instagram.
It is entirely _X_gaming_podcast because, as we all know, no spaces.
Yep. And Facebook.com/EntirelyXGaming.
Yep.
And YouTube, we still need some more subs. So
Also,
go get us there so we can get us a custom URL.
Yep. Also,
But search Entirely X Gaming.
I have another Twitter for you guys. It is AP Van Roon for Joe here.
Yep.
So go ahead and follow.
No,
him.
that's not Joe.
No,
Who's that?
That's
No, that was Alex. Shit.
That's Alex.
Alex.
Way to go.
Ooh, my bad.
I already said that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Joe, where can people find you?
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at CoolKidJoe XBL.
Oh, nice and easy. That's his gamer tag.
Yeah, with the XBL at the end,
Yep.
because someone actually took CoolKidJoe on Twitter,
Oh, not cool,
Sons
Joe.
of bitches.
Not cool.
Sons of
and he doesn't even use it.
We're gonna have to go find them and hunt them down.
Be like, yo, get rid of this.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now, he hasn't tweeted since like 09.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not cool. Almost 10 years.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
But good.
And Joe, we have a very strange game that I think Ben or Tyler, one of them created.
I don't know who.
It's called the sign-off game, where each week we say a weird sign-off from a show or movie or game, and someone has to tweet in. And no one tweeted in last week, which is fine,
That's okay.
but
Do it
they have
this
to
week.
guess where it's from. And if you guess it right, I'll give you $5 to the Xbox store, which will pay for North.
Will you?
So, yeah,
Oh,
I got 3 codes sitting right here.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. So, Joe, if you think of anything, feel free to hop in. Ben, go ahead.
They took our jobs.
All I gotta say is, I am your Hey King.
And Timmy!
It's an easy one this week.
Yes.